what's going on, guys? Today is Wednesday, October 1st, but I don't have new books for the day. I'm actually going to Hamilton Comic Con with DaCosta DC Comics John, Mac Hammer, Brendan, and 87 Boba Fett Mike this Saturday, so I'm saving up some of my weekly funds to take with me this weekend. And I'll pick up 2 weeks worth of books next Wednesday. There's a ton of stuff that came out this week, actually. Gotham Academy #1 came out today. Brides of Helheim #1 came out today. And I think I probably had 6 books total, 6 or 7 books, which is quite a few for me now. But this graphic novel and book haul is mostly trades. I put in a huge in-stock trades order, getting caught up on a lot of series that I'm reading in single issues in trade because at some point in time, I don't know how soon that will be, but I'll probably more than likely be switching mostly, if not all, to trade. So I'm trying to get caught up on some books that I like, and a lot of this is double dipping. But I'll start off with the books. There's only 3, and I haven't read any of these because that's how I roll. I just buy way too much stuff to be able to read. But The Damnation Game by Clive Barker. This is Clive Barker's debut novel, and I think a lot of people would know Clive Barker because of his movies, like Hellraiser, as opposed to his novels. But I've read some later Clive Barker stuff, and so I wanted to go back and check this out. It has like a slip cover, a plastic slip cover, because I bought that at a used bookstore, and it's a original first printing, whatever that means. The Hot Zone by Richard Preston. This is especially relevant right now with everything that's going on with Ebola. This is it says a terrifying true story. I don't know how true it actually is, but a story about some Ebola stuff. I read this in high school and it scared the shit out of me, so I wanted to pick it up again and maybe reread it. And then this is Heart-Shaped Box by Joe Hill. You might know Joe Hill from his comic book stuff like Lock and Key. This is Joe Hill's debut novel. He is also Stephen King's son. So I enjoyed Horns, which I think they're making into a movie. So I'm starting to check out some more Joe Hill stuff. And anyway, the rest of this is all trade stuff. Let's see if I can even get the whole stack on camera. There's, I think, 20 books and an omnibus on the bottom, which I'll save for last. So I'll just work my way through this giant stack. As I said, this is me getting caught up on a lot of ongoing series that I'm reading in single issues. So this is Swamp Thing Volume 1. This is the Scott Snyder run. I think this is issues 1 through 7. And then this is Volume 2. I don't know what issues this is. 0 and 8 through 11. Volume 3, which is Rot World. Swamp Thing 12 to 18, and Animal Man 12 and 17. And then this is Volume 4. This is the first Charles Soule one. Apparently there's not a new volume out yet. This collects 19 to 23 and 23.1. They're on, issue 35 now, so DC is super slow putting trades out, so is Marvel. Lock and Key Volume 6. This is Alpha and Omega, the last hardcover that I needed. Lock and Key is an amazing series. I can't suggest checking this out enough. This one is way thicker than the other ones. I think there might have been 2 minis that they did that are both collected in here, but seriously can't wait to finish Lock and Key. And then #1 of the next volume came out today. This is Helheim Book 1, The Witch War, written by Cullen Bunn, art by Joel Jones. Is absolutely fantastic. I read this in single issues, but I wanted to own the trade as well so I can go back and reread it. I'm sure it'll be a quick read because there's not a whole lot of dialogue in there. There's a lot of action sequences and stuff. This is The Woods Volume 1. This came out a couple weeks ago. Written by James Tynion, art by Michael Dialis. I've been reading this series for a while, and it's fantastic. I love the presentation on here. Like the rest of the book is matte, and then there's some like glossy stuff. I don't know if you can see on the back too. Like this is all matte and this is glossy. The Woods is an awesome book. Everything about it. I think the artwork's my favorite part though. And then this is Ghosted Volume 1, Haunted Heist, and then Volume 2, Books of the Dead. Volume 1 is amazing, and then Volume 2 is just okay. So I'm still reading this in single issues. So we'll see how this third chunk starts to form. I've actually liked the first couple issues of it way better than the second volume. And then this is American Vampire, Volume 5. I think there's one more. Volume 6 completes like the first cycle of American Vampire, and obviously they restarted a couple of months ago American Vampire second cycle. So I have one more softcover of this book to pick up, but I love American Vampire. This is Scott Snyder's best work, if you ask me. I love the way that it deals with sort of the same characters, but they're all in different time periods. I think it's a really amazing book. So, a book that I read a couple issues of when it came out in singles. This is The Bunker, written by Joshua Hale Fialkoff, art by Joe Infunari. The artwork in this book is absolutely fantastic. It's some pretty heavy stuff story-wise, time travel and some political stuff. So it was tough to read in single issues because I always had to go back and reread previous stuff. So I decided to start picking it up in trade instead of in single issues. But this book is fantastic. I believe it was published as it's digital first, so a lot of it might already be out. Okay, and then this stack right here is all like Magnolia, Hellboy Universe stuff. Sledgehammer 44, Volume 1. This collects the original 2-issue miniseries and then the recent 3-issue mini called The Lightning War, which I read all in single issues, but I want to own the trades as well, slowly putting all of my Hellboy Universe stuff together in trade. Lobster Johnson, The Iron Prometheus. I actually have not read that. I'm not crazy about Lobster Johnson stories, but I've been into some pulp type stuff lately, so I'll give these a shot. And then this is The Burning Hand, Lobster Johnson Volume 2. There is a third volume out, and then the fourth volume just finished in single issues, so that'll be coming out pretty soon. And then this is some BPRD stuff. BPRD Hell on Earth. I have all of the Plague of Frogs omnibuses, so this is where it picks up in trade. This is BPRD Hell on Earth New World. It's Hell on Earth Volume 1, which I have read in single issues. And this is Gods and Monsters Volume 2. And then the most recent volume of that is Reign of the Black Flame. This is Volume 9. I don't know why I didn't get Volume 3 and I got Volume 9 instead, but I need to fill in the blanks. I need 3 through 8, and then I'll just continue picking it up as it comes out, while I'm also still getting the single issues. We'll see how long that lasts. Ape Sapien, Dark and Terrible, and the New Race of Man. This is Volume 3 of Ape Sapien. I have the first 2. This collects the first, 5 issues? I think it's the first 5 issues of the ongoing series, which I've been reading in singles, and it's pretty amazing. And then a hardcover. This is Baltimore, Chapel of Bones, Volume 4. Baltimore doesn't... I think the trades are super delayed. They're doing these hardcovers first, which is fine with me because I really love the hardcovers, but I read Baltimore in single issues and then double dip in these trades because it's that good. I don't even know what's collected in here, to be honest. Baltimore, The Infernal Train, number 1 through 3, and Baltimore, Chapel of Bones, number 1 and number 2. So, really awesome. This is the 4th hardcover. I think there's only one trade out of that book, to be totally honest. And then, the omnibus. For me, there are writers that I enjoy enough that do interesting things with characters that I don't normally like. And for that reason, I'll sort of go outside of my comfort zone and read a book about a character that I'm not super crazy about. And then that's definitely the case with Rick Remender. I read Rick Remender's Captain America, the first 10 issues, the Dimension Z stuff, and I really, really liked it. And then this is Rick Remender, the Punisher Omnibus, the Frankencastle stuff. I don't know. This is the older style omnibus with all the cover artwork on the back. This collects the 2009 volume of Punisher number 1 through 16, annual number 1, Dark Reign, The List, Punisher, Frankencastle number 17 through 21, Dark Wolverine 88 through and 89, and Punisher in the Blood number 1 through 5. So there's a lot of stuff in here. I don't know how much of that is actually super relevant to Remender's Punisher run, but we'll see. I read the first 5 issues. I had a individual hardcover that I read the first sort of arc in and enjoyed it, so decided to pick that up. So I don't know, maybe on Sunday I'll have a video from Hamilton Comic-Con posted. I probably won't do any sort of con footage. It'll mostly likely be just the stuff that I pick up this weekend, but we'll see. I haven't been buying a ton of single issues as far as back issues go, so we'll see what I actually come away with. I'm more so going to just hang out with the guys. It'll be pretty fun. So anyway, maybe I'll see you guys this weekend with another video. If not, next Wednesday I'll have 2 weeks worth of books. But take care, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you again soon.